Oh, yeah. It's your boy, DJ's Wrong Cut Truth. And LaMelo Ball shut him down. That brother shut it down. He was clutch. Shout out to ZO2. He was clutch. The Ball family got the clutch gene. Shout out to Tina Ball. Shout out to Lavar Ball. Shout out to Jello Ball. When a kid got heart like that, you can't take it away from them. They're built for this, man. They're built for this. This is not a show for shines. This is a pro truth channel. The Ball brothers done shut it down. I repeat, the Ball brothers done shut it down. Both of them were clutch tonight. Both of them carried the team. And they raised by LaVar Ball. LaVar Ball raised some killers. That's what I'm talking about. Got shut down. Woo! Boy, I came out blazing. Yeah. Man, how y'all doing today, man? This is DJ's Raw Cut Truth, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. We got Radar in the building. He said, fire JB. You know it's bad after a win and still fire JB. Boy, that James Borrego something. And James Borrego actually could have cost him that game when he benched LaMelo those couple of defensive plays. Luckily, LaMelo was clutch. Shout out to Hoop Jargon. Subscribe to his channel. Shout out to Slim K Nation. He said, let's get it, BBB. Both bros are clutch tonight. Yep. Dion said, change the title, includes O too. Well, Zoe will be talked about as well. Hoop Jargon said, boy, we got haters, DJ. Get the thumbs down already before he even started. Oh, that's a good thing. You know, the Honorable Malcolm X once said, you must have doubters and haters to create great destiny. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm creating great destiny, just like you doing, Hoop Jargon, with your channel. That's what it's all about. Because shines, they can't understand how to build with brothers. They don't know what it's like to do it because they're used to hating. This is a pro truth channel. This is a channel for brothers and sisters to grow. And just because they don't understand that, that's their loss. But here at New Media, we do things our way. And we're never going to change. Shout out to Anthony Soares. He says, May 9th, Zoe versus LaMelo. I hope we get this kind of Zoe for that game. I hope so, too. Actually, to be honest, that game has to be payback for Lonzo. I mean, LaMelo came out there. He did not want his older brother to school him. So I expect Lonzo to come out and play for that. I expect him to do that. Let's see. TV says, so then be playing the wrong margin the whole time. Yeah, the good old Wonder Twins. Taufik says, Zoe decides to show up to both barbers. Can't play against good teams. Yeah. Call me Fahu said, yes, sir. New Media Live. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to Dre in the NBA. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. We got 50 plus people in the chat. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Let everybody know, friend, foe, know that we're live. Shout out to Casanova, day one supporter. He says, yes, sir. Oh, yeah, new media clutch. We only talk about the clutch around here, man. Falcon B says, what a bounce back from Zoe due to play Curry. He actually did, especially in the fourth quarter. But that's why he needs to go to the Knicks. He has to go to the Knicks, man. Lonzo has to go to the Knicks because Tom Thibodeau will fix all that. Tom Thibodeau's fixing all that, man. All that inconsistency crap, that won't play in New York. Tom Thibodeau is the right coach for Lonzo. I said it right now. Dre in the NBA says Borrego made that fourth quarter hard to watch. Here's why I'm pissed off. The Hornets had a 10-point lead, and they gave it away because of bad substitutions. What did I tell y'all? This coach be trying to overcoach too much. Sometimes the best play is the simplest play. All James Borrego had to do was keep the lineup between LaMelo and Rozier more. If you look at analytics, if they would have played 3 more minutes, they wouldn't have had that game close. And shout out to Terry Rozier. Terry Rozier has become a leader. He has found a way to play with LaMelo's strengths. He has found a way to still get his points, no matter who is distributing the ball. That's a good player. Devontae Graham, I truly believe that he could learn from that. If he doesn't want to learn, he needs to go to another team. But the reason why the game was close, no Miles Bridges. If Miles Bridges played, that game wouldn't have been as close as it was. But there was a lot of players out. I mean, the Hornets are just getting bad luck, but they fight. One thing about the Charlotte Hornets, and I always give them credit, they fight to the end. Now, they got blown out that one time, but besides that, they usually fight to the end. A Payne the Savage says, hey, maybe Lonzo should start talking trash more with opposite. See, don't y'all realize even Lonzo playing with the Lakers, when he's trash talking and when the other team trash talks him, it usually brings out the best in them. So I applaud Draymond. I think Draymond should do that all the time. JT Jumper says ball era. No doubt, man. New media is the place to be, man. It's family. New media is a way of life, man. And just wait until I bring that merch out. Now, when I bring that merch out, y'all got to let me know if y'all going to support the brother because I'm coming out with shirts, mugs, you name it. I'm trying to be creative with this thing, though. Danny Joseph, salute. Yes, indeed. LaMelo went off tonight. Where the haters at, DJ? Oh, the haters are, boy, they in their mama's house today. Boy, the haters don't know what to do. Get the likes up, too. Get the likes up. Joseph Modesto says, DJ, the AutoZone defense is killing me. Yes, it is. The AutoZone defense got the Pistons back in the game. If you told me you're not playing Devontae in this game, why in the hell are you still doing zone? I bet you if they would have played man, the Hornets probably would have won the game by 12 at least. I'm going by what I saw on film. Angel Lopez says, DJ, did you see Lonzo and Draymond talking trash? Lonzo needs to show that emotion every game. That I was glad when Draymond started to get under Lonzo's skin. I loved it because I knew Lonzo was about to respond. That's why Lavar was always tough on Lonzo. That's why he always yelled at him because Lavar knew that would bring out the best out of Lonzo. You know what's crazy? Remember, Lavar even told Fluke Walton, which is his nickname, to yell at his son, and Luke Walton wouldn't even do it. And you see how Luke Walton is doing with Sacramento. And I told the Sacramento homies out there, I was like, bro, y'all team right there is going to get ruined. Y'all should have kept Dave Yeager. Dave Yeager almost had the King. I think the Dave Yeager, his last year with the Kings, he was a couple of games away from the 8th seed, like 6 games or so, which was better than most teams with the Kings. JT Jumper says, Lonzo finally using his body for contact. His free throws are solid. His game is opening. Yep. Jacoby Williams says, only if Lonzo could do it night in, night out. That's all he has to do. That's why Thibs would be a good coach for him. Hey, remember people were getting mad because I was saying Lonzo needs to be consistent and Tom Thibodeau would be the perfect coach for him. Now they coming in saying, oh, you were right. I'm like, yeah, he needs to be. He could do. I'm not saying Lonzo could get 30 every night, but Lonzo could average 18 or 10 a night, literally. 18 points and 10 assists. He could do that. The legend CJ, what's good with you, my brother? Thank you for supporting New Media. Says DJ, what up, DJ? Been out of the country for a month. I'm back, New Media. Thank you, my brother. And thank you to everyone that is still supporting the channel. Let's build this thing out. Let's really support New Media. Could you really, I want you to ask yourself, if New Media wasn't around, you think anybody would be challenging these psychoanalyzing coaches and the brainwashing and everything that goes on? I don't think so. I truly don't, because look how they're getting away with certain stuff. This show is so real that I gotta each day I gotta make sure that my channel, my videos are good to go with YouTube. Dom34 said, let's go. You know, LaMelo averaged 20 points in his sleep. Nothing new. Shout out to his bro Lonzo. Yeah, LaMelo, he's a bucket. Even when he's off, he's a bucket. Talfi says both brothers showed up tonight. LaMelo 23 points. All those 23 points that LaMelo scored, boy, they were needed, man. And when LaMelo went to the free throw line, did you see how confident he was? He knew he was going to make it. He knew he was going to make it because his father taught him to be that guy. His father taught him to swing to the fences. And every time the announcers or the reporters ask him, how do you do what you do? He always credits his father. Every single time. Every single time he does. And for Lonzo Ball, he has a message for all the shines and haters.
One more thing. Price of the brick going up.
Oh, what did you say, Lonzo? What did you say, Lonzo?
One more thing. Price of the brick going
up. The price of the brick went up for Lonzo. Because the Chicago Bulls and the New York Knicks, they know they can fix Lonzo's weakness, which is consistency. He's not consistent enough. So they know if they are with their program, they can get that out of him. They know this. And A. Payne the Savage, I want to give flowers to your team. The Wizards are looking good lately, man. The Wizards are looking good. A. Payne Savage said, I hate to be that guy because I'm a LaMelo-holic, but the Hornets better hope they doing play my Wizards for the playing game. No, that's honesty. The Wizards are looking good. The Wizards are looking good. No one can dispute that. And that is a team you don't want to play against. Shout out to Gunna Boy. He in the house, man. He said, leave a like, everybody. Yep. So we're going to listen to this LaMelo Ball interview. And I like what he said here. And shout out to the Hornets website for posting the interviews. And let me set it up right here. But listen to what he says.
Game, given what you'd gone through earlier today, and talk about the fourth quarter when the game was in the balance and you guys made the plays that you had to make to win the game.
Yeah, definitely was a big game. I mean, we all came in today knowing we had to win. So, I mean, our team just locked in on that, coaches, players, staff, everybody, and came out with the win. So, yeah, we all have.
So, Danny? LaMelo, Danny Thompson, a three-point conversion. Great game tonight. You've had some highlight passes throughout the season. Last game was the pass to Miles, but tonight you had two of them in particular. The one that seemed like you threw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball to Jalen, and then there was one where you hit Cody going to the basket, and your facial expression was probably...
Man, that pass to LaMelo threw, that baseball pass, man, I have not, no cap at all, no lie. I have not seen too many passes like that with the speed and velocity that LaMelo did, man. That's a skill that not too many players in the NBA can make, man. Shout out to Elijah Shaw. He says, man, he said LaMelo can score at will. He can't buy a foul unless it's obvious as hell. They treating him like Zion as if he's just running through people. Yeah, we're going to definitely talk about this after the interview because I definitely got something to say about it.
A meme somewhere pretty soon. Can you talk about both those passes and what you saw on both those passes?
Pretty much, I mean, them just normal plays to me, so I just pretty much seen a dude open, so I just threw it for real.
All skill. You hear that?
And then Rod.
All skill. See, when you have that talent, you let your play do the talking. You let your play do the talking. That's all skill he brought up. Very simple. When he says these things, he said, "Oh, I just passed it to the open man." But I don't think he realized how difficult those passes are. And when Tay-Bay and other players try to do them, they're usually a turnover or just a bonehead play.
Guys who go through their first year in the league always talk about the game slowing down. How do you feel like you're coming with that process, especially with the time off? And also given the fact that you played a game today where you had a real clutch moment, a clutch situation there in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, after every game, I mean, I like to look back and just see going on to the next game. Yeah, honestly, we get slower every game.
Shout out to the homie Kenneth McKinney. You know what's good, my brother. Shout out to Cambria Roberts. Said, did you see Jalen Rose wait, no, not Jalen. Did you see Jalen McDaniels trying to play point guard several times in the game? I did see it. I think he was just trying to make a play. I think Jalen McDaniels has a good character. I don't think he's like Devontae Graham or the Wonder Twins, aka the Martin Twins. It's just he's trying to make a play. Nobody was really scoring. You can't really fault him. I think Jalen McDaniels has what it takes to stay with this team. He has a lot of potential, and I wish JB would use him more. But since he's not his guys, quote unquote, since Jalen McDaniels is not a teacher's pet, that's why you don't see him getting the minutes, and that's criminal. Also, why in the hell is Vernon Carey on the bench a lot? This big man, this brother, should be the starter for the rest of the year. He was on the court for a few times with LaMelo Ball, and the chemistry was amazing. And not one time did you see Vernon Carey drop his passes. What do I know? I'm just a YouTuber, but still. Anyone can see the talent that Vernon Carey has. Shout out to Terry in the chat, man. He says, salute new media. The Ball brothers cooking tonight. Oh, yeah, we having a good time, man.
Just picking and choosing the spots and stuff like that. So just keep trying to learn, get better.
Hey, LaMelo, JB was mentioning just how much you embrace, I guess, the fourth quarter play and just making winning plays, stuff like that. Just what is it about the fourth quarter, I guess, that gets you just so excited to go out there?
Now listen to LaMelo's answer to this. This tells you all you need to know that he is a dog, man, and that his ceiling is higher than these so-called experts say he is. Just listen to this.
You're trying to win these games for your team.
Just pretty much growing up, my pops always said fourth quarter.
My pops. Again, the old media and Sean's alike tried to separate Lavar and LaMelo Ball. They tried to separate them. And it didn't work. It didn't work. And for those in the chat, I'm going to send the link in the comments. Make sure your internet is good. Make sure your Wi-Fi is not slow. And I'll play it after the interview.
Second half really mean the most. First half don't really mean nothing. So obviously, fourth quarter's crunch time. We don't love crunch time. So pretty much my answer.
All right, I'm about to send the invite. Ken McKinney in the house. All right, I sent the link. I wonder who's going to show up today. So I just sent the link. I want to hear everybody's opinion on the game, what they like, what they didn't like, what they need to improve on, and what the Hornets need to do to rectify their season. Because they're being in the 8th seed in this new playoff format is not good enough. I mean, it would be a dream for the Hornets to win the rest of their games, but I don't see it happening. There's too many injuries. There's too much uncertainty going on. The rosters, the rotations that James Bregel is doing, you don't know what type of rotation he's going to do. When he benched Melo, I think in a 3-minute mark, I done lost my damn mind. I told myself, man, is this coach really going to cost the Hornets this game? Luckily, when LaMelo came back, he made business. And that's what winners do. Winners take advantage of a situation, even if the situation is bleak. And I got my Ghana boy. What's good, man?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. We got Ghana boy Dre and the NBA. What's good, man?
Hey,
Hey, Dre.
you there, Dre?
Yo.
All right. No Agendas podcast.
Good, right?
Hey, your Wi-Fi is. Yeah, you gotta fix your Wi-Fi, brother.
That's me?
No. That was the other guy that came in. You two guys are good.
All right.
So,
bet.
what do you think about the game? I'm starting with you, Gunna Boy, and then I'm gonna go with Dre.
Yeah.
All right, hold up. I just want to say it's an honor to be on here. I be watching like videos all the time. So I'm sorry,
thank you,
man.
my brother.
I never thought I'd be up here, but I thought the game was crazy. I didn't get to catch the whole thing, but like from what I saw from Melo, he was doing his thing, doing all these crazy passes and shooting and all that. I heard JB was playing with his minutes, like he didn't even get 30 minutes today. Is that true?
No, let me check again because I was at work. I was watching the game.
I believe he got 27 minutes.
Yeah, the game was so close. I didn't even keep up with LaMelo's minutes. I'm gonna be honest. The game was so much, especially when they lost that. LaMelo played 31 minutes.
Oh, man.
In a must-win game.
Yeah.
This coach almost lost the game because he couldn't give LaMelo and Terry Rozier at least 3 more minutes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of nervous when I heard he was coming back early because now JB has every excuse to take him out whenever he wants. Because so he don't gotta play his minutes. So that's not I can't wait till he get up out of here.
Do you guys know the average starter minutes in the NBA, especially in these competitive games is 35 to 37 minutes.
Dang.
LaMelo Ball, when he gets 31 minutes or barely 30 minutes, it's like a triumphant feat because James Borrego is toying with his minutes and he's using the wrist injury to mess it up. Now it's a wrist injury. It's not any other injury, and he's fully healed, and the medical staff cleared him. So why in the hell in a game where you need to move up in seeding, James Borrego, JB, whatever the hell the name he has, I don't know, fake ass Greg Popovich or whatever. You couldn't get LaMelo a couple minutes, especially when they had that 10-point lead, brothers. I was telling myself he's got to stay in there a little longer.
Yeah.
No lead is safe.
Yeah.
And
like
guess what happened, Dre? What you said, Dre?
Yeah, I was gonna say JB almost lost this game for that, man. Like he definitely tried to orchestrate a little too much, especially in the fourth quarter. Like he had Wanamaker finishing the game, and Caleb, I think it was Caleb or Cody, whichever one, was coming in because they said they needed more defense in the last 2 minutes or so, and he almost gave away the entire game because of that.
I don't understand why they take LaMelo out as if LaMelo ain't one of the best defensive players. That play where they inbounded the ball and he jumped over your boy Killian and tapped it in, like that. He don't take Terry out, and LaMelo, hey, he taller, longer. I don't understand his decision making.
He's smarter. Like he'll pick it up, man.
Elijah Shaw says they keep asking Melo about things he does on the court and are surprised at his answer. It just comes as normal. I keep asking that old media are going to watch any videos on his play before the pros. Old media is so behind, it's crazy. We told them that this brother was good. Here's the sad part. We didn't have to tell them LaMelo was good. The film showed it. The film showed it.
They only believe what Sports Center tell
them. What you say? No agendas.
They only believe what Sports Center tell them. If the narrative is to go against the Ball family, they take it as fact. They don't even. They can see the reality right in front of their face, and they're shocked at the stuff he's doing. And it's like it's stupid. It's like he been doing that since he was 15. Like they not doing nothing no different than he was in Lithuania, JVA, Australia. They just try to make it seem as if, this the only league that counts. He's been doing that his whole life, man. Stop.
And Dre, I want you to answer this.
Yeah.
What do you think of? I want your honest opinion on James Borrego this season. And do you think they need to keep him, or do they need to get a coach who fits with LaMelo's game?
Man, after the first 2 games, I realized why this Hornets team does so bad each year. He's not the coach. He's not the right coach for this team. And he's not the right coach for LaMelo. LaMelo needs that run and gun type coach. You know what I mean? Like when Jason Kidd went to the Bucks, he gave Giannis the keys to be the point guard. And what did that turn him into? He's running every single minute down the court.
I ain't gonna lie though. So I think Borrego's starting to turn around. When Melo got hurt, I saw him start to really understand what he had. Like I hated him. I hated him before Melo got hurt. But now I just think he really trying. He just be trying too much to be the reason instead of just letting them play. Like he want to be the reason everybody does.
That's his problem too, man.
I'm sure that James Borrego.
That's what. Sorry.
No, it's all good.
That, it feels like he's trying. All right, thank you, man. Yeah, I was just saying that, it feels like he's trying too hard to be just like Greg Popovich. like I gotta control everything. Nobody can beat
Right.
my system because it's like I guess he feels like that's how you are a good coach, but like Greg Popovich is a great coach with way more experience and talent than he does as a coach. And it's like he's overthinking himself. So it's like just like what Coach Joby's saying. Like not everybody can do what great people can do. Like if like a regular player, like let's just say KD tried to do that the passes Melo be doing, like that underhand pass, that thing wouldn't have gone well because not everybody has the same strengths. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I think he just
Mhm.
like people who try to copy somebody else just it never works out, you know? And it's like he just needs to either find a way to pave his own path and just let Melo do his thing and just realize he's different than anybody else he's seen before. You know, because like I know he made that Manu Ginobili comparison, but he made that one time before in the year where he was talking about like, oh yeah, when we had to bench Manu Ginobili and he was okay with it because he knew it was better for our team, for our other stars. So that's why, like, I don't know. It's just every compliment he says about LaMelo, like throughout the whole season, is always something like slick underneath that. You know.
Gunna
Sorry
Boy,
for
you know
talking
what
too
that
much out
is?
here, but I just don't like him.
Gunna Boy, I'm glad you pointed that up. That's that psychoanalyzer I've been telling you about. Psychoanalyzer. See, he brought up a player who's respected, but a player that Greg Popovich kind of handicapped. If you look at Manu Ginobili's game, if he
Hold
would
up,
have
yo, you
played his
cutting? Sorry, my
style,
bad.
no, it's all good. If he would have played his style, then Manu Ginobili would be looked at as James Harden or something.
Well, DJ, you remember when you said, what is Vernon Carey doing on the bench this whole year?
Right.
Right? So that just shows you like JB is just going to stay JB and keep these rookies on a leash. You know, he doesn't think that Vernon Carey is better than the Lurch or Bismack. You know what I mean? So if he's thinking like that and he's starting Caleb and Kobe over him, I don't trust this guy for next year.
No one should trust him, man. No one should trust him.
It's almost like he trying to make sure everybody look good. Like he want their careers to be because of what he did for them. Like, you know, everybody come, oh man, you know, Borrego put us in a good position. It's like, man, play your best five and find three other people to come off the bench so we could go and make this little run.
Yeah, everybody wants to be that dog, man. These not all coaches, but most of these coaches, man, they want to make a name. And James Borrego was so enamored in being the one to develop Devontae Graham into something like a role player in the Twins that when he's forgetting that he has his gym right there on the bench, right there on the court, LaMelo Ball.
Well, you know what's crazy about JB? I don't hear any other coaches talking about their club the same way. Like I listen to Lakers, I listen to whoever, and only JB is the one saying, we got this win because of the system and what I put in place and this and that and whatever I did, you know? And if Devontae had a great night, they'll say Devontae too. But at the end of the day, JB just seems like he really wants to win under his system when it hasn't worked.
Too much micromanaging.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for letting me back in. My bad. My network shut off.
Oh, it's all good, my brother, man. You see, this is new media right here. Everybody giving their opinions, everyone's giving their thoughts. And I've talked to a lot of people that watch these shows. They said they'd rather watch new media, and not just new media, but independent YouTubers than undisputed buffoon shows like First Take. You got a loud chick and Molly Carroll. She doesn't know how to shut up. And you got Skip Bayless at Undisputed. He's hysterical and over exaggerates.
Yeah.
They all got agendas.
Yes, they do. I mean, the
That's
only
what
person
made me name my company. No agendas.
I kind of like Max Kellerman, but he be saying ridiculous stuff sometimes. And I found out I just found out he was a rapper too, like back in the 90s.
Yeah, it's pretty trash.
Yeah.
Sorry. you know they all sitting up there trying to figure out what could be the most clickbait. Like Skip Bayless the other day, LeBron just jogging, he just posted something for no reason. Like he's just trying to get people in. Like the stuff they talk about don't even be making sense no more.
Yeah, why do you think they got to talk about Melo so much now? Because it's like they need the money that he brings to the league because he's the most interesting player. Like, ain't nobody really care about these players like that. They getting
stupid Detroit look though. They could have had the same thing if they had LiAngelo. Now they some clowns. Like,
they fumbled the bag big time because they lost all the big players that they did have. I mean, it was already all washed up anyway, but still, like, you could have had Jello on your team and all that publicity, and they just fumbled it.
Stupid. All behind propaganda and conspiring. I'm glad the Hornets walked all over.
Yeah. Nah, no cap.
Yeah, they wanted me to bring up Lonzo. I'm like, we're gonna get there, man. Shoot, you know, we gotta talk about the Showtime.
Yeah. And I hope they have and I hope they have that little Killian Hayes. Sorry, I'm sorry.
No, you good. But Dre, man, and Gunnaboy and No Agendas, we need people to start talking trash to Lonzo. It seems like when that happens, he's unleashed.
Dog, man.
What Super said.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
It took Draymond to get it out of him.
Well, I saw Lonzo. I'm like, who is this? Is this Lonzo?
That's the first time he looked like Lavar, son.
Yeah, man. He was talking trash, hitting threes. He attacked the basket. He didn't care if he was getting hit. And not to go back on LaMelo, and I have to say this, NBA officials, you're ruining a great thing. You should give LaMelo Ball rookie star call. LaMelo's not even getting rookie star calls. He's getting basic rookie calls.
Facts. He's getting off the bench calls, man. Like bench player calls. Nothing.
Facts.
They hitting him, clotheslining him, they grabbing him because they can't stop him. Can you imagine how many points LaMelo would have if they just call a simple foul?
He'd be averaging 30.
So close to it. If you look at the numbers, he'll be at the free throw line a lot because they can't stay in front of LaMelo. He's too herky-jerky.
Yeah, he's super fast. Like, yeah. I heard a lot of players say he's like insane. My bad.
Melo's so cold with both hands, though. That's what's so crazy about it. They can't do nothing about him. Like, no matter what side the goalie on, how he attack, he just got too many options. And the boy vision is oh Lord.
Boy, it's out of this world, man. It's out of this world. I mean, LaMelo let him know a long time ago. He said, man, my father raised a killer.
Yes, sir.
He let them know. He did that on purpose. He's like, man, I heard y'all talking about my family. I heard y'all talking about we ain't this and that. Well, I'm gonna let you know something. We got killers where we at.
Lonzo can say what he wants, but I guarantee you the way Melo playing is making Lonzo play different now.
Like, oh yeah, it is.
He attacking more. I like it. I love it.
Now, no agendas. We know that you support all the Ball brothers. And I've been saying this the whole time that LaMelo motivates Lonzo. They're like, oh man, you just hating on Lonzo. That's not hating on him. That's just I'm happy.
That's facts.
That's a good thing.
I mean, I got a brother. I know if my brother was in the league and I was in there, I'm looking at every game. I'm going out there. He's not gonna do good, and I look bad. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not on some, like, I don't think it's on I'm outdoing, but it's like, you got to keep up. The family name on the line.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Exactly, man. Exactly.
Yeah. That was the one criticism we had out here in New Orleans is that Lonzo needed to be more aggressive. And once he got more aggressive, we good.
I low-key feel like Melo told him just be like, hey, yo, trash talk Lonzo, see what happened. Like, just to get him to go off.
You remember what he said? This ain't no Lonzo Ball situation.
And let me read this. Alex says Lonzo going to be MVP talks the next 2 years. LOL. That's if LaMelo don't outshine him. Hey man, I just want Lonzo to be an all-star first. Let's start
get that
baby steps first. Baby steps.
MVP.
Yeah, let me get
LaMelo might be in the MVP conversations first though.
Right.
But the NBA, man, y'all seeing the NBA is messed up. Remember the All-Star voting? So they try to tell us and bamboozle us by saying LaMelo didn't get at least 200,000 votes. That's a damn lie.
Oh, man.
This kid got more social media. Just say you didn't want a rookie All-Star game.
That's it.
No, man. They didn't want him to take over the All-Star week.
Colin Sexton got more votes. Come on, man.
Yeah, like you telling me 10% of his fans didn't vote for nothing.
And Dre, I was telling people, Dre, because I want him to say, I want your opinion on the All-Star voting, man, like how the system was. Because I was telling people I wasn't born yesterday. You mean to tell me a kid that had the most Instagram followers, the most YouTube followers, the most popular in the NBA and got votes? Just be real with us and say you didn't want rookies in. And I'll say it's unfair, but I'll move on. I'll be okay.
No, look at YouTube alone. Look at YouTube alone. Every search is LaMelo, right?
Yeah.
All these Instagrams, house of highlights, everything is LaMelo, and you're gonna tell me that he only got 200,000 votes? I voted for him every single day.
Oh yeah, we all did.
Every single day.
But you know what's crazy though? Like sometimes I'll be watching them, like just to see which games they can have. Like somebody can have like a 40 to 50 point game, right? And this is back when like earlier this season, Melo could just have a 10 to like a 15 to 20 point game, and he just double the views in the same day. Like for real, like he would actually be doing that. Like he runs that whole channel. That's why they like post like almost every game of him, because he's making them too much money.
Wait, let me do this real quick. We got 150 plus in the chat. I want you to do one thing. Boy, I like that button. Yeah, hit the like, share.
Yep. Better like them videos, because I remember how many likes we got right now?
I don't know. Does anybody? How many likes we got? I can't really see it from my
56.
End. 56 likes. Before we move on, get the likes to at least 100.
Spin the likes up in the chat, guys.
Get the likes up. Let me see. Call Me Fahu says the announcers were saying that is it. Surprising that Melo was on the bench. Dale Curry said it a little. Dale Curry was pissed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Dale Curry was pissed. Yeah. He's like, he tried to politely say it because he don't want to throw a coach under the bus. He's a respectful brother. I understand, but he was pissed.
Yeah.
The only reason I wasn't tripping on it today because they just played, and so I know a lot is a lot on him just coming back, getting into shape. So I wasn't really as upset, but it's clear that he needs to stop going in and out of the game at the end of the game. That's stupid.
No, man.
Yeah,
2 minutes left.
Man.
2 minutes left, and one of the Martin twins kept coming in and out, and the announcer said, I don't know why you think this is a better defensive lineup when LaMelo can get those steals and get those blocks.
Mm-hmm.
But he don't never switch Terry or Devontae. He don't.
No, he showed on. He showed on. And shout out to Yvonne T for the $7 super chat. He said slap the like button, and just for that, here's some dollars. The price of the brick went up. Shout out to Lonzo Ball. Shout out to ZO2. Oh yeah, they're gonna pay his ass. Not the Pelicans because they're cheap, but a good team will pay him. Knicks.
We gonna pay him out here, dog. I'm in New Orleans. I'm gonna make sure they
oh yeah. No Agenda's making sure that the price of the brick is going up. Miss Gail Benson, I know she's a nice lady.
Yeah,
but ma'am, you got to open that checkbook.
They had to take care of Ingram and Zion first, you know.
I'll tell you one thing, brother. Zion likes playing with Zoe.
Yeah, he do.
They gotta make Zion happy. Now, being a fan of Lonzo, I would want him to go to the Knicks. But if he played for the Pelicans, things got to be in order again for next season. They got to have structure. They got to have it, man. They can't have this.
Stan Van Gundy is a moron. There's a lot of bad coaches in the league. Jackson Hayes, bro, is one of our best players on the team, and that man barely sees the court. I don't understand it. There's no way we should have a player that shoots over 60% in Zion Williamson and have basically an all-star in Brandon Ingram, and we in the 9th and 10th spot. That don't make sense.
Hey, Stan Van has Eric Bledsoe playing all the minutes, so that's how they run it, man.
He a moron, man. Like he really is. He worse than Borrego.
All he did was quote off of Dwight Howard back in like the early 2000s. It's like, like if the players pull a coach to like a finals run or like a late playoffs run, they get all this acclaim when they didn't really do nothing.
Egos, man. Egos.
Yeah. I want to know what's the qualification to be a coach in the NBA.
I heard
they don't have no awareness, man. Like the stuff we see is like they watching something completely different. I don't get it.
I guess they just be overthinking this,
I believe the Pelicans are going to move forward with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. I think they believe they can pay him a lot cheaper and get roughly around the same points as Lonzo. So I don't think Lonzo's going to return.
Stop it.
I think that's what they want.
Nickeil is not a point guard. He is out of place when he plays point. He could shoot a little bit, but he nowhere close to Lonzo.
But they don't trust Lonzo, man. He hasn't gotten the keys.
Triple B's be bringing in that money. They better. You know what I'm saying? Because Lonzo, if you have Zion and Lonzo together, they're both very famous players in their own right. It's already a small market team, and they're trying to make some money. So they got to think would you have a very popular player who has a very famous brother and family that could do the same thing and maybe a little bit better and can grow? Or would you just want somebody else who's not going to bring you all those same aspects? The Ball family has more than just skill when it comes to bringing them to your team.
The price of the brick went up again. JG. He said, thank you for the $10 super chat. He says, Lonzo finally played a game where he matched the all-star guard in scoring. Games like this will replenish his name. You would think him and Curry had to shoot it out if you didn't watch the game. Yeah, Curry was off in the fourth quarter. Curry was off.
Man.
Yeah, he's a beast, though. Curry is forgiven for an off fourth quarter because he's been lighting people up all season.
I love Curry, bro. I was rooting for my Pelicans, but that man, he is no answer for Curry, bro.
Yeah, you can't slow him down. That's when you know you're unstoppable. You can't even slow somebody down, even with the best defenders. You know how good Lonzo is on defense.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. That man.
Sorry, the GOAT point guard, not the GOAT ever. Sorry, that's how I feel. Magic Johnson was good, but Curry can he out shooting everybody.
I agree. I don't think it's just shooting though. I think he can dribble. He top 5 in handles ever.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely top 5 in shooting ever. His decision making is off the charts. He got the rings. He got the MVPs, unanimous. I mean, he there, man.
And we had Sean's the beatdown, the Warriors beatdown was trying to say, oh, Curry got 42. He done it up. He done Lonzo up. I said he does that with everybody.
Everybody.
I was more ticked off at Lonzo, just the shot selection in the last game. I think he forced a lot of shots where he didn't have to. He was trying to be the hero, and he had to let the game come to him. He's not playing his true position as it is because of Stan Van Gundy. So the
Right.
best thing to do is to be in sync and not try to make the dumb play. It's a difference from this game and the last game. And yes, Draymond did help with that. Draymond being a pest did unleash Lonzo tonight.
Yeah.
He was not Lonzo tonight. He was ZO2. And,
But he been having like a lot of good games recently. Like over the last 20 games, like he been balling. He just like now he's more aggressive than ever. And I think he didn't want to be in New Orleans at first. I can tell you that much. But I think after he came out here, saw it wasn't like people thought. Like it's starting to grow on him, and now he's starting to like play.
And
I think he needs to string at least 5 of these types of games together to get that respect, man.
Right.
There's a level of consistency that he needs to show where even if it's just 20 points a game, he has to pull it off for the 5 games.
I feel you.
Hey, brothers, y'all want to know who's the Ball family whisperer that just know the analytics? It's Saint Mies. My boy Saint Mies. He said, nah, I would take Lonzo shooting 3 for 18 than 3 for 8. You know what? You do have a point. You do have a point.
That's the aggressive.
That was aggressive. He just was missing shots. And he said, I told him to go back to that T-shirt Zoe. Yeah, T-shirt Zoe is a mother's. that T-shirt Zoe, he need to keep that T-shirt around when he's playing.
Right. That's crazy. This is first game above 30, right?
No, he had
the other day. No, second.
Oh, second. Okay, because but this season's like the first time he's doing it though.
And guess what all the scouts are saying? Not scouts, but the team execs. So all we got to do with Lonzo is get him with a culture of consistency to get the best out of him. They're salivating because they're looking at him. And Dre, you break these things down well. The teams are looking at him saying, wait a minute, we have coaches, assistant coaches who are better than Stan Van Gundy. Stan Van Gundy is prehistoric. I mean, they're trying to do this point Zion. I like Zion, but point Zion, it doesn't work. He turns over the ball. Brother, no agendas. You keep up with New Orleans. You see how it is.
Yeah. They trying to make Zion into LeBron, and that's not what Zion is.
Right.
Now I do like the fact that he's getting more comfortable dribbling, but that ball should go to Lonzo and then the BI, and then they should get it to Zion if that don't work. Because Zion gonna score regardless.
Yeah.
They were hyping up that. They were hyping up the Zion point guard thing hard, man. That's why it makes me believe like they really don't want Lonzo at all, because they're trying so hard to find a point guard outside of Lonzo on this team.
Yeah.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me, like, if you all my video game players out there, and before I go on, shout out to St. Mies again. He said his high should be 42, though. He should have hit 10 free throws. That is true.
Yep.
Lonzo's getting better, but he has to attempt, not only make, but attempt more free throws. Once he does that, his stats will be better, and that's useful for wins. Wins will come. Those free throws come in handy. But I want to make an analogy of the Pelicans being cheap. It's compared to, it's like you buy a game system, right? It's getting pretty old, and you know you need new game sticks. But you buy the used ones to get satisfied and know that you could just be okay with it. But the used sticks get broken down another 2 months. But you could have had a more expensive but a longer lasting game stick that will get you by for 3 years or so. This is the Lonzo situation with the Pelicans. They keep doing these new things with used parts and expecting the same exhaust. They want to find something like, oh, we could do this next year without Lonzo. We don't have to pay him. But what they're realizing, they got to bring the bag.
I think what else is happening is people are disagreeing on what they want to do. Like, you got people that want him and people that don't because of Lavar, and people hating. And it's like, you might have somebody in power that says, no, we're going to take him. And then you got a coach like the Penguin that he going to put him in a position that ain't good. What I call Danny DeVito, a little Danny DeVito over here.
He kind of do look like him.
You know what's crazy, DJ? They keep talking about Lavar. Lavar's been quiet this whole year, man.
Yeah, it is.
He just not doing media.
I'm surprised he stayed quiet with JB.
He's not doing big media. Because they done all burned their bridges with him. He's still doing media. He just put out a hour and a half long interview with this Spanish dude like a couple days ago. It just he not going to Sports Center because of what they did. Like he cut them short.
Let me read this one real quick before we go on. Alex says, "Do you think LaMelo gonna turn up since Bridges in protocol?" This is what I think. Bridges was a wrong player. I don't want anyone in protocol, but he was the wrong player to be in protocol because he fits with LaMelo's game.
Wait, what's protocol? Sorry.
With COVID. With COVID.
Oh no, he's in COVID protocol.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was heartbroken, man.
I think it's cap. Me personally, he ain't miss a game all season.
That's the first thing I thought.
Protocol.
I think
that's a little weird to
just
me.
Trying to get him a little rest before the playoffs, because if you think about it, everybody have been hurt except for him. So everybody had some time off.
Yeah. Saint said Lavar still doing interviews. I thought so. Yeah, you can't shut down a player too long. You know what I mean? You can't. ESPN flexing, talking about we ain't inviting Lavar no more. Now his sons are balling. They trying to get an interview with his sons and him, and shoot.
I hope Big Show come back.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
What's up, Ray Kingdom, man? What you think about the game, man?
The game was cool. I just don't like how Lonzo Ball sat damn near until like 5 minutes in the fourth quarter. But okay, we'll leave that alone. My big concerns right now that I don't think that nobody really talks about is, for starters, according to Stan Van Gundy, I think to him everyone's the point guard. Steven Adams even ran his big ass all the way up the court. I'm not mistaken. He was dribbling up down the court. According to Stan Van Gundy, everybody's the point guard to me, and that's one thing I realized. Now, number two, I think this guy has maybe used our people's praises onto him and talked about his hard work that he puts in, his good effort, good defense, I guess. I've heard DJ say some good things about him. But can we talk about Brandon Ingram Jr.? And what do y'all mean by Jr.? I mean Najee Marshall. I get it. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing. But at the same time, it just acting like Brandon Ingram a little bit. You're taking it too far. You know what I'm saying? Or am I the only one peeping that? Or am I the only one peeping here?
Najee been balling.
I watched this dude kill the whole clock. Didn't went past to nobody. Look, Lonzo off too a couple times. Oh, we're not gonna talk about that. Okay, my bad. My apologies.
Najee been balling.
Yeah, he got it to his head too. He's balling.
I know what he's saying. I agree with you.
Yeah, you know, and I think that's what it is, because like people do give him the credit, you know what I'm saying, for him putting the effort that we Pelicans do need, you know what I'm saying, on defensive side and offensive side, and the energy. But you can't let that get to your head where you start to look people off and you killing clock out and stuff. That's a little iffy. You reminded me of Brandon.
Both coaches need to get an 8-man lineup. That's all to it.
Mm-hmm.
They play too many players. Anybody that played any organized ball know that you cannot have all these players and expect to win. You're going to take people out of rhythm.
That's all I was thinking. Like, the Hornets need to get rid of some players. They got too many people they trying to showcase. Like first they got Melo, then they want to try and show off Devontae Graham, then they want Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, PJ Washington, Miles, they want that's what I'm saying. They trying to give everybody too much time, and it's after a while you just gotta figure you gotta pick who you need, which I think is Melo, Terry Rozier, Miles Bridges. You can get rid of Tebe and the rest of them. PJ ain't even consistent, but
Ah. Oh no! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
I mean, I like PJ, but
PJ is a dog, huh?
He is a dog, but he hasn't been consistent all season though.
What? What games you watching?
No, I'm watching the same games, man. I'm just saying, I'm just talking about like from the beginning of the season. Like he's been picking it up. I'm gonna give it to him. But I'm just saying, it's just like I don't know.
St. Meese was saying that apparently Miles Bridges actually had a shoulder problem, but it's easier to be on protocol than the injury list. He could come back a little. Yeah, I forgot about that. He's right. Thanks for pointing that out. Sweatbox says Najee Marshall does a lot of Caleb Martin in this game for sure.
And them twins need to go.
Yeah, they need to get their ass back. Where they from? Raleigh or something? They still in North Carolina? It's so bad. I don't even want them on the G League.
They got the lowest IQ I've ever seen.
They've been balling lately. They've been balling. Well, Caleb been putting up like 17 points a game the last couple of games.
And giving up how much?
Yeah. And he supposed to be a good. Hey, there's people that actually believe that the Martin twins defend better than LaMelo.
No.
This is the sanity I'm talking about.
No. I can't stand this. I'm sorry. I was just gonna say, like, I can't stand them because it's like you could tell, like, I don't know which one it is. It's probably both of them. They can't stand Melo, or they like hate, like, for some reason, because they damn near don't even want him to inbound the ball sometimes.
Yeah. Like, ever since Cody went down or Caleb, whichever one, I've been seeing them playing a little bit more with him. Like they don't do that no more.
They don't got that much of a roster, so they have to.
See that right there. That right there is why I gotta ask you, DJ. Why in the world does Lonzo Ball and LaMelo, for their team, they have no problem with no question or doubt is gonna feed everybody. They're gonna make sure that everyone eat. You know what I'm saying? But when it's time to pass it to them, when it's time to pass it to LaMelo, or is it time to pass it to Lonzo, they always gotta hesitate. That's the question I really want to answer. That's the really question I don't get it. If you pass to LaMelo and he gives it to you, you know good and well you're gonna eat and you're gonna look good because he's gonna set you up for the right play. Lonzo's the same way. But here is Lonzo asking for the ball in the corner or asking for the ball top of the key. Oh, I don't feel like throwing it to you. Like what?
Bro, man, Saint spot on. You spot on what you just said, brother. He said it's always one of the Martin twins that will mess up a play. So true. They always go away from the offense. They ball stop, and then they will overlook LaMelo. Like today, one of the Martin twins ignored LaMelo, drove it to two defenders, got his shit blocked. I was like, what are you doing, man? Pass the ball back to initiate the offense.
I love when that stuff happens. It's like whenever they look off Melo, it don't end well.
No, it never ends well.
It never ends well, but they still keep doing it.
It made me laugh. One time he told Melo, come set him a pick. I was like, oh, Lord, buddy, tripping.
Oh, to use a pick.
Y'all remember that one game where he tried to look Melo off and tell him to set up a screen for him when he was wide open for a three, and JB tried to point him in the corner. I'm like, yo, I can't stand this team.
Hey, 313, you're spot on. Pelican players be doing that too to Lonzo. I be seeing it. They be looking off Lonzo.
Detroit now?
I need to start watching that more.
Okay.
Zion be doing it to him or not?
Zion, it's not that bad with Zion. Zion he's just trying to make something happen out of nothing. There's no spacing.
Yeah, once Zion puts his head down, he doesn't look up. That's all it is with him.
That's it.
Yeah.
He's like a big rhinoceros. He look down and he ain't gonna look up. This is what it is.
Yeah,
but Brandon Ingram has missed Lonzo so many times on so many cuts and alley-oops. But it's all right.
Did you see LaMelo didn't give the Zello the ball back at the end of the game? Smart move. I was so glad when he did that shit.
Yeah, because Zello be clumsy. He need to go. That's
like Coach Joe be saying, lurch. Yeah, he need to go.
He do look like lurch.
needs to
Biombo,
go.
Cody, Zeller, they all need to get kicked out the league. They don't even need to be in India. You swear with Biombo, bro. I love Biombo personality, but he be like he trying to catch a Eminem when they throw to him. Like he just can't get it. Like, man, Vernon Carey made me so happy when he caught the pass. He wasn't even a shot when he made it. It was just him catching that made me happy.
Sweatbox says James Borrego need to stop overcoaching by taking LaMelo off the court for quote-unquote defensive purposes in the crunch time when he was the most impactful on defense. All that LaMelo was scrapping for loose balls. He was blocking shots. He was getting steals. But you mean to tell me, oh, he's going to get subbed out in the most important time? This is bad coaching. This is stereotype coaching. I'm going to tell you why it's stereotype coaching. Because they're going by the rhetoric that LaMelo can't defend. He's out here defending his ass off, and you still take him off for some raggedy backup players who's getting cooked by what's that boy's name that played at Kentucky?
Diallo?
Diallo. Diallo was cooking him.
Yeah, but it was going in.
But y'all want to say, well, the Martin twins had 7. Shut up.
Yeah, the Martin dudes couldn't stop him.
Hey, they getting cooked all night.
Yeah, I don't know what Borrego see with LaMelo defense, but LaMelo causes so many turnovers for defense. Like I don't know. But Melo seemed like he'd be cool with it. Like I know I wouldn't be. I'll be over
there, man. Big Spell.
I'll be telling them no, I'm not coming out.
Brother, Big Spell won. Melo and Zoe played with some clumsy players. That is the truest post I've seen in a while.
Zeller looked like somebody's uncle's friend's cousin's grandfather. Like what? but y'all don't. But listen, y'all don't want to get a young, promising potential Leangelo that's in good, healthy shape, but y'all want to get these old guys with a big ball spot in the middle. Like, come on, bro. Come on, man.
Wanamaker.
Come on, bro. I don't get it.
And shout out. Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Shout out to Sweatbox, my one of my brothers, my homies out there for the $3 super chat. The price of the brick went up. Okafor was killing Biz. We get man, you got Okafor killing you, but you don't want to put Vernon Carey. Man, I don't think these coaches like the young players. And don't forget Grant Willer. For some reason, he could play 5 minutes, 9 minutes, and he's putting up buckets.
Oh, hey, I wonder if anybody noticed that nobody cares that our highest paid player ain't playing. Nothing has changed.
You talking about Michael Jordan's favorite pet project?
Yeah, Gordon Hayward. Nothing has changed without him. Like, why is he making all this money?
I heard people say they rather have Miles back than Gordon Hayward back.
Facts.
They're like, we want Miles Bridges back, but Gordon Hayward, he could miss a year. He slows the offense down. I forgot he was on the team.
Gordon be looking off everybody.
Bro, I'd rather have the mascot back than Gordon Hayward right now.
Yeah.
I literally forgot he was on the team, bro. Until they showed him the other day. I was like, oh, yeah, we got Gordon.
You know what? I can't really hate on Brad Wanamaker because Brad Wanamaker doesn't really get in the way.
Yeah.
For that, he earns my respect. I agree with Casanova when he said, I kind of like Brad on the bench. He knows his role. See, if Devontae actually understood this concept, I don't think anybody would complain about Tebe. I don't think anybody would complain about him.
Brett.
We got 313 in the building.
Hey, what's up?
Detroit stand up. Brad want to make a wave off Terry and LaMelo, though. He feel like he got it like that.
Oh, he 313 just left, man. He went to Houdini. I hope you come back because I know he got a lot to say.
Yeah.
Another comment of the day. Sweatbox says Hayward owe all of us reparations.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Oh man. Let my people go. Like Hayward owe everybody reparations, man.
I tell you what though, bro, Mitch Kupchak, he done built a nice little team though. And you could tell he got the mind for it because he did the same thing in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel I ain't gonna cap to y'all though. I do feel bad about Gordon Hayward though, because he's never been the same since that injury. Before that
was
injury,
terrible.
that Jazz Gordon Hayward, he was nasty. That was the only white guy I knew that was just getting a whole bunch of contact dunks like it was nothing. I said, "Oh my God, dude could jump out the gym. He was shooting lights out. He was just a bucket." And ever since that injury, he's just never been the same.
I don't mind him on the Hornets. No, he just overpaid though. That's all.
No, and he be looking everybody off. I'm sorry. I'm just like, I'll be sick of watching him play because he be trying to force stuff too much. You know,
You got to blame James though for that.
Yeah, that's facts.
You got to blame Jay for that one because James Borrego, he's like implementing the offense.
He's like an enabler.
If you implement the ball with LaMelo, is going to work. Lavar said, if you let the boys lead, they're point guards. They're not followers, bro. Let LaMelo run the ball. LaMelo going to find you correctly. He's going to make Gordon Hayward look correct. Especially Gordon Hayward that can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Gordon Hayward can get something. But that's if you play the right way. But if you're going to play against LaMelo, then okay, you're just going to struggle, bro.
JG says y'all ain't gonna talk about how LaMelo was playing center on defense today. That's that damn auto zone defense. What I tell y'all about that auto zone defense? And I got something. Hey, brother, I got something that you guys will like. This is Gordon Hayward. This is the Hornets talking to Gordon Hayward.
I miss you. Not if you're hurting the group. Hurting the group? I'm the best that ever happened to this damn group. Nobody's bigger than the group.
Listen. That's a classic right there.
Nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. We got 313 in the house, brother. How you doing?
Hey, DJ, that man.
Hey, man, I'm good, bro.
Detroit stand up.
They ripping.
What up, though? That's when you know you from Detroit. When you say "What up, though"?
No, man, it's been a crazy night, bro. Like, after yesterday, today was crazy, man.
Man, I can't find a hater today. I haven't seen one hater today. It's a rare night, my brother.
Well, I found them, but we'll leave it alone.
Oh no! But at least with Lonzo, at least the haters, their new thing is, well, he's inconsistent. You got to do this more.
Thank you.
Like, bro, he's been having a good year all year. You know, he might be, you know, schizophrenic some games, but he's been having a good year all year. So that's all I can say.
I thought I was the only one that didn't find that little past the 3 line under the other word across the middle, and then you see that little hater that said, he's inconsistent. Like, shut up.
No, I will say that I can't believe Lonzo played like that tonight, at least, because considering what happened last game, I expected him to play better tonight. I knew he wasn't going to shoot as bad as he did, but I mean, I put the question in the chat, and I wasn't joking when I said, "Would you rather have a healthy Josh Hart right now or this version of Bi?" Because this version of Bi, I'm praying for him because I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm not making jokes. I'm being honest. Like, dude is way too talented to be missing these shots. I don't know what's going on, but he not right. And then he got hurt at the end of the game. But yeah, man, Lonzo talking shit to Draymond, man, and then winning the game. I'm like, you can't talk and then lose now. Like you can't. I don't want to hear you chirping and you go out there and take an L. So,
anybody lip read and saw what he was saying? Because I want to know what he was saying.
Okay, so I don't know if this is what he was saying, but I think somebody said that he was saying don't look surprised or something like that because he made the shot or whatever. He said it a couple times. I don't know what Draymond said though, but he said that Draymond was talking all game, but they friends off the court because of Clutch Sports and stuff. But Lonzo was in rare form, man.
Well, 3-1-3. We need every opponent to talk mess to Lonzo if he's gonna be doing that. Sheesh.
But this is the thing we've seen throughout Zo's career, which is one thing that I've always regarded him high as. Like whenever he's been challenged in a way, he always shows up from his horrible first game to showing up the next game to when Jamal Murray tried to dribble the ball around him. Next game, he gave him a triple double and an L. Like Lonzo always does this. So
made me hate Jamal Murray for his whole career.
Hey man, I was say he been on Jamal Murray ass ever since. Bro, so he always does this, but it was nice to see. But that was hilarious, man. Because Draymond's always talking. So that was just fun to see. And LaMelo, I expected him to do what he did tonight without Bridges. And I was man. He's from the city. I love Bridges, man. Like, come on. Oh my gosh. So not seeing him playing with LaMelo and being out this COVID protocol is taking a lot of good players out the league. I don't this. Zach LaVine, Fox. Like what is going? I don't like this at all. But I expected him to score over 20 tonight. With them out, and he did, and they won the game. Of course, I didn't expect our team to win. We know what we're looking for. We trying to get draft picks. So, shout out to my man Diallo though. I like him as a player.
Y'all could have had LiAngelo.
And DJ, I know you. Hey man, Dwayne Casey's an idiot. I know you see my man Sekou. I know you see my man Sekou, man. He's
a beast, bro. Man.
He's gonna be nice, bro.
He's nice. Hey. Man, that Sadiq Bey. I said it from the draft. What did I say? 3-1-3. The Pelicans should have got Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey.
It was funny because like after the point guard, he was on my draft board. I didn't actually think we were going to get him. When we got Isaiah Stewart, I was actually snapping. I'm like, wow, why you get Sadiq Bey? He was right there. But no, the Pelicans are stupid too. We know David Griffin's a super idiot. You don't draft another point guard when your point guard is in the contract year. You idiot. Like. But it is what it is.
That's crazy. There's another NBA player with my name in it. Yo, when I be hearing Sadiq Bey or like Sadiq anywhere, like, well, that's my real name. It's like that be throwing me off when I hear somebody else because it's like so rare.
Oh no, you about to be hearing that a lot. That boy gonna be special.
Yeah, nah. I be
that boy gonna be special, bro.
Yeah. Tony.
I just hope the Pelicans start Jackson Hayes at some point, and let Jackson, Zion, Bi, Lonzo, and anybody but Eric Bledsoe play. Look at Frank Jackson.
Anybody else surprised by how? Like I feel like one day Jackson Hayes just hit a switch, and ever since he's just been playing crazy. Yeah. Like it's like he literally hit a switch mid game. And just everything is like he's looked so much better. Like he should get more minutes. He looks.
Well, that's why I like him with more minutes. I don't know about starter. And I say starter. I say not starter because he acts a little flimsy to me. I don't know what it is. Like with somebody blowing him, he's flopping 50 yards away. Maybe I'm the only one that's seen his little.
Yeah, walking mismatch.
Yeah, I kind of.
That's
like
true, but Billy can start though. They both better than Adams. Billy has actually shown me something. I didn't think he was that good of a basketball player, to be honest.
Casanova,
but this the difference, though. My bad.
Oh, it's all good. Casanova says Bi don't fit to me. I heard some people say that. What y'all think? Bi.
I think Casanova trying to get rid of.
I'll put it like this. I'll put it like this. If you had a great coach, Bi fits. But if you moved Bi and it was just Lonzo and Zion, it might work better. But I'm not gonna blame Bi for SVG. I'm a Pistons fan, so you know how I feel about SVG. I'm not gonna do that to Bi. You know what I'm saying? He don't fit because can't nobody shoot the ball but him and Lonzo.
Y'all stop trying to take Bi from us. Get out of here with that. Bi fit perfect.
They need to be trying to take SVG from y'all.
Look,
yeah, you're trying to jack us.
Y'all check out Jay Strokes on YouTube. He said this
shout out Jay Strokes.
That's my man. That's my man.
He said this about Bi today. He said, I'm gonna steal it from him, so our apologies. He said that Bi kind of made himself look very expandable because of his trade clause he has. I was like, I didn't even remember that they did that on his trade clause. And why it makes it look expandable, because they can start, the Pelicans could easily move it to where it's just Lonzo and Zion together. And they just
Yeah.
make like a trade and get like
Hey,
shooters around. I heard.
stop that.
I don't know about it, but I'm
Stop
just
that.
telling you.
I don't
Stop
think they're
that.
getting rid of BI. That's
Look,
just
I'll
my
just say before you move BI, get rid of the coach first. If it don't
Y'all
work
know-
after that, and I mean, nobody thinks Lonzo stand, but if somehow he's still there and it don't work after that, then maybe think. But like, nah, not yet.
Y'all
Yeah.
trying
Nah.
to tear my Pelicans down, trying to take BI out of here. Y'all need to stop that.
No, I said not yet, man, not yet, bro.
Oh, yeah, and I
Get
got a
SVG out of
question.
there.
My bad. Why did they get rid of the last coach for the Pelicans?
David Gentry.
Alvin,
Yeah.
he wasn't that good.
Because Zion was hurt last year, and they wouldn't let Gentry play him, and so we lost a lot of games behind that foolishness. And
Why
so,
not just give him
you
this
know,
year?
black coaches
Wow,
don't last long.
that was a
Yeah.
nice way of saying things. Now I'm to say the real way. He couldn't make up his mind. That's
Yeah.
why. He couldn't even, the dude, man, Alvin Gentry, man, I don't.
Nah, it wasn't his fault.
His
They
rotations were
had him on minutes
horrible.
restrictions. They
His
had
rotations.
Zion on minutes restrictions the whole season.
Okay, but explain to me his rotations then.
Oh, his rotation is trash.
I'm about to say,
It was horrible. It was disgustingly
But
horrible.
there's a lot of coaches with trash rotations that got a job.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I'm starting to learn that the top tier coaches are the ones without trash rotations. Like my coach he okay, but he got trash rotations. You know what I'm saying? So these better coaches actually know how to put players on the floor.
Big
The
Spell One
Pelicans
says.
record shouldn't be what it is. That's crazy.
Big Spell One says Hayes is just weak. He needs a ton
Man,
of push-ups.
that is cap. That's cap.
You need to get the
Man, y'all gotta
push-ups
go
up,
watch
man.
Jackson Hayes, bro. That
I
man
want-
is
I be
a
wa- I be
monster.
watching
Hayes is a walking highlight reel, man.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll give him his credit because he can definitely be athletic. You know what I'm saying? He can definitely go get it, man.
Especially when it's Lonzo out there with Zion and Jackson.
Oh yeah,
Man, that pick and roll is unstoppable.
and he showed
But-
that he can play a little bit of power forward too.
Jackson
I like
Hayes, I give him credit. He does run.
Yeah,
Yes.
I give him that.
He runs.
I like Steven Adams and Gomez, but they traditional. Like Jackson Hayes is like Jared Allen, JaVale McGee, you know, them rim runners. And when you got a team like that, you don't need to be putting the ball in the paint and letting the center work. No, you get your points off of rebounds and put back alley oops. That's what we need.
Right. I agree. I think if Jackson Hayes can put on some muscle weight, then you got yourself a good, outstanding center, man. You just got to put
Man,
on
y'all
some
need to go
muscle
look
weight.
at Jackson Hayes highlights before y'all make
I was
that.
about to say, man, nah, he need to just
So
he need to just
can you
shoot the
look at
ball
the
more.
Jackson Hayes where he keep getting bounced off of people because he touched them?
Man,
look
go
at those
look at
two?
his highlights, and I promise you will not feel the same way.
Hey, brothers, man, this has been a good show. I got to get up in the morning, but man, this was a momentous show. Bless and 313. I wish you was in earlier, man. But you dropping that knowledge.
It's all good, man.
Okay. Whew. Man, I feel like I worked 3 jobs, man. YouTube, this and that. Oh Lord, but it's worth it though. And it's good to
Thanks for having
see.
us in the. Sorry,
But-
I was just saying. Thank you for having us in the chat, man. Hopefully, you can open it up next time. I'm gonna try and drop in if I'm up. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I'm saying. I just wanted to thank you so much because I never thought I'd be on here. So,
Hey man, it's all love, man. You know, we believe in getting everybody a voice, man, and subscribe to 313. Very knowledgeable brothers. Subscribe to Brave Kingdom. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Subscribe
Put your hands up.
to No Agendas podcast.
Yes, sir.
And,
Appreciate y'all, dog.
Yeah, man.
yeah. All right. Well, good night, everybody.
All right, let's
Triple
roll
B.
out.
Triple B's. We out.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, let me show you.